choose to go to the moon.
Hey, how's it going? Leaving a voicemail, I guess, for you. I'm on a long drive, so I just thought just check in and see how you're doing. I know it's been a while since we chatted last, but I want you to know that I still think of you, and I really hope that all is well on your end. I'm just saying we should get together sometime, maybe grab a lunch or maybe something like that.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
You're gonna do the mambo, but it's gonna be on the moon.
You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea.
But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win, and the others too. We shall send the moon 240,000 miles away from the control station in Houston, a giant rocket more than 300 feet tall, the length of this football field, made of new metal alloys, some of which have not yet been invented, capable of standing heat and stresses several times more than have ever been experienced, fitted together with a precision better than the finest watch, carrying all the equipment needed for propulsion, guidance, control, communications, food, and survival on an untried mission to an unknown celestial body, and then return it safely to Earth, re-entering the atmosphere at speeds of over 25,000 miles per hour, causing heat about half that on the temperature of the sun, almost as hot as it is here today, and do all this, and do it right, and do it first, before this decade is out, then we must be bold. Why did he want to climb it? He said because it is there. Well, space is there, and we're going to climb it. And the moon and the planets are there, and new hopes for knowledge and peace are there. And therefore, as we set sail, we ask God's blessing on the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked.
Ignition sequence start. 6. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
I'm going to step off the limit. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Anyways, it's a long car ride that I'm in, so feel free to give me a call anytime. I'll be here. Hey man, just me calling back again. Sorry for a bunch of these calls. It's gonna sound stupid, but last night I was watching a documentary on Kennedy, and it just made me realize that life's short, you know.
Channel 4 will be interrupted in order that we might bring you coverage of President Kennedy's visit to Texas.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You'll excuse the fact that I'm out of breath, but about 10 or 15 minutes ago, a tragic thing, from all indications at this point, has happened in the city of Dallas. Let me quote to you this, and you'll excuse me if I am out of breath. A bulletin. This is from the United Press from Dallas. President Kennedy and Governor John Connally have been cut down by assassins' bullets in downtown Dallas. They were riding in an open automobile when the shots were fired. The president, his limp body carried in the arms of his wife Jacqueline, has rushed to Parkland Hospital.
A flash from Dallas. 2 priests who were with President Kennedy say he is dead of bullet wounds. This is the latest information we
have. From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official. President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago. Vice President Lyndon Johnson has left the hospital in Dallas, but we do not know to where he has proceeded. Presumably, he will be taking the oath of office shortly and become the 36th President of the United States.
You killed the president?
No, I have not been charged with that. In fact, nobody has said that to me yet.
There is Lee. He's been shot. He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot. There's a man with a gun. Absolute panic.
I pledge you that we shall neither commit nor provoke aggression, that we shall neither flee nor invoke the threat of force, that we shall never negotiate out of fear, and we shall never fear to negotiate. Terror is not a new weapon. Throughout history, it has been used by those who could not prevail, either by persuasion or example. But inevitably they fail, either because men are not afraid to die for a life worth living, or because the terrorists themselves came to realize that free men cannot be frightened by threats, and that aggression would be its own response.
And that is the most important topic on earth, peace. What kind of a peace do I mean, and what kind of a peace do we seek? Not a Pax Americana, enforced on the world by American weapons of war. Not the peace of the grave or the security of the slave. I am talking about genuine peace, the kind of peace that makes life on earth worth living, the kind that enables men and nations to grow and to hope and build a better life for their children. Not merely peace for Americans, but peace for all men and women. Not merely peace in our time, but peace in all time.
So, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
been through a lot together, and I just feel we don't talk as much or hang out as much as we should. All I want you to know is just that I care for you deeply, and we should get together sometime. Last time I'll give you a call. Give me a ring back, and we can chat. Thank you. Yeah. Bye.